Cancer, your weekly love tarot reading begins with Empress, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Your person in this connection is coming in with a Four of Swords, Lovers, Death, and the Four of Pentacles. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Fool. So, indicating a whole new journey, a new beginning. It can indicate a little bit of recklessness as well, like throwing caution to the wind, just being willing to sort of have a grand adventure. We're going to see how this energy plays into your reading today, Cancer. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming in for you and your person this week. You're coming in with Empress energy, and they are coming in with Four of Swords. So you're luxuriating, you're taking care of yourself, you're nurturing yourself. This is a week of beauty and self-care and love. Your person is kind of standing back a little bit, right? Four of Swords energy is a feeling of them contemplating, right? Really contemplating what is their next move. Something is very important to them. A decision or a plan is very important to them. And right now, what they're doing is taking their time deciding the next step, right? Let's see what your clarifiers say here. We have Moon energy for you and the Six of Cups. Well, the moon comes in for you, Cancer, indicating that, this next period, you're going to be feeling very sensitive, a little bit emotional. Things are going to be feeling a little unsure, right? In this love connection, things may be going on between you and your person that begin to sort of give you a bit of pause or just give you maybe a little bit of uncertainty about what's going on here. Your person, however, is absolutely in love. And there's really not much to worry about here, right? It may just be that the person you're dealing with is very reserved. And for you, Cancer, that may be a little bit difficult for you to sort of relate to, right? You may be feeling that because they're reserved, they don't really care, or they're not really feeling you the way you're feeling them. It's just a little bit of unsurety, a little bit of anxiety here and uncertainty, but your person absolutely loves you. The affection is there. How do you see each other? Well, right now, this may add to some of your anxiety. Your person is resonating with Three of Cups. This is how you see them. And they see you as lovers. Well, Three of Cups energy is partying. They may be going out a lot with their friends. They may be seeing their friends. And this may be giving you a little bit of nerves. What's going on with my lover, right? But there's nothing really to worry about here. They see you as a lover's energy. So you are theirs. You are their soulmate. They are committed to you. And I think more than anything, you're just perhaps maybe just getting a little bit just nervous about things. It feels like this is a new relationship. Full energy is there. So this feels very new, Cancer. And it does feel a little bit like you perhaps feel like you've let yourself go. You may have fallen in love very quickly with this person, and it may be scaring you a little bit. Six of Swords energy and Seven of Swords. Wow. Six of Swords. So a travel, a distance, a moving away. Your person coming in with Seven of Swords. This is kind of futile, right? Futile energy, treacherous energy, doing things in such a way that really self-sabotages you, right? So they're coming in with this strange energy. Everything is great here. But, whatever they were contemplating here, what they decide to do over here ends up being just such a mess. Okay? I'm sorry, Cancer. But yeah, you're dealing with somebody who they're going to be carrying on in such a way over this next period of time that just is very silly. They're going to be doing things. I don't feel a lot of toxicity here, but they may indeed be trying to play a little bit of game, because as I look ahead, there's a little bit of betrayal here for you. Now, for some of you, Cancer, you may be going away. You may be having to travel, right? And guess what? Your person gets up to some shenanigans here, or gets up to something, Okay, they get up to something because betrayal is there, and this energy, Seven of Swords energy, is very toxic, sort of trying to sort of get away with murder, trying to, have your cake and eat it too. It's game playing. So, things happen. You come in with some betrayal here with that Three of Swords, and they come in with death. Now, this is how you both see your roles in a relationship, this energy here. And there's a death energy here, right? Something is going on here that needed to end. Listen, it may be because this is a new relationship that your person had some previous mess to square away. And, they may have tried to square it away in a very, you know, in a very sort of sloppy, messy kind of, cack-handed way. You know what I mean? They didn't really want to upset you. I don't feel toxicity here, Cancer. So, but I do feel like your person has made some really dumb moves, or they're about to make some dumb moves. And I think a lot of it has to do with some leftover messiness, perhaps from an ex or a recent relationship. Again, this feels like a new relationship. So the two of you just only recently kind of got into this. And so there is, I don't think that you were both totally free and clear, perhaps, to get together. Maybe you were, but your person wasn't, or neither of you were a little bit. But in any case, this really serves to end something here with that death card. Let's get some more clarity. And you feel pretty betrayed by it. Again, this may be something you were picking up on earlier with that moon energy. It doesn't feel like your person doesn't love you, though. You see, there is enormous love here. And it may just, again, it feels like a case of them trying to deal with something and not ruin things with you because they truly do care about you. But somehow, in the end, you were still hurt and you still feel betrayed. Page of Pentacles energy, and for them, Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of communication from them coming out towards you. I think that you're willing to rebuild. I think this is not necessarily a deal breaker, right? Because again, this is very much the beginning stages of the relationship. And yes, you feel hurt, but it does indicate here that with that page and that 10, that you begin to sort of rebuild. You want to go deeper with this person. You want to see what's possible here. And I think you understand that whatever kind of like mistakes they may have made here, or sloppy way they may have handled something here, it is still very much early days, and there is genuine feeling here. There's genuine care and loving here, and a genuine desire, I think, to be with you. Your person does have some issues around money, and it could very well be that money was an issue with this situation that they're dealing with, because they come in with a Four of Pentacles, and you come in with a Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is possible outcomes of this scenario over the next few weeks for you, really coming into your own. Again, it feels like you went away for work, you made your money, you came back, and everything is kind of doing great in your life, right? But your person, they're resonating with some worry here. That Four of Pentacles energy is worry over stability. They're trying to hold on to what they have. They fear losing what they've built. They fear losing what they have. And so it does feel like one of the other reasons your person may have been dealing with a previous situation or a sloppy situation here is because money was involved, right? Something that was going to impact their living, their ability to live, and their cash flow, their ability to sustain themselves, etc. Again, I think this is all playing out from what they were thinking about over here. It's just that they just didn't come up with a very good plan. And I think probably a lot of what they did just backfired or didn't really solve the situation, which is why Spirit of Envy flipped over, which is why they still resonate with worry and anxiety and fear over, how things are going to turn out. You may be dealing with somebody who's going through a divorce. Spirit of Envy, Spirit of Hecate, The spirit of the staircase. They may be going through a separation, or they may be, you know, something about their situation or some situation. Yes, it does feel like a betrayal to you, but at the same time, I'm going to say that, you know, you're still curious. You still want to build something with them, and I think you still feel like you both have a very excellent connection. Spirit of envy. There is resentfulness, discontent, and misery here. Again, this may be some people that your person is dealing with. Spirit of Hecate, goddess of the nice, ghosts, crossroads, right? And spirit of the staircase, ascension, progress, the long way home. Take that, how that applies to you, Cancer. We're going to go ahead and get your animal spirits out. So, yeah, this is a reading for a Cancer that is just beginning a journey with someone, and things have gone a little bit bumpy recently. Beaver energy and the bear. Things have gotten a little bit bumpy. Things have gotten a little bit funny and weird. Some of you have gone away, perhaps for work, etc. You've come back. There's been some shenanigans, but ultimately, this is early stages, and there's still a lot of feeling here between the two of you, and you really just don't want to throw it all away. Beaver energy, which is water, and the bear, which is earth. The beaver is industrious and careful and caring, and such a beautiful family animal spirit. The beaver works tirelessly to create a safe place for itself and its family to survive, right? Being a water animal spirit, and yet so earthy and so tactile and so hardworking, and yet the beaver provides that safe space when things are really emotionally fraught or tense. The bear, talking about a hibernation. The bear is an earth animal spirit, and that hibernation of spirituality. The bear is really awakening up and coming out of a hibernation, a way of living where the bear really hasn't considered very much besides his own physicality and the physical world around him or her, right? And so the bear now is waking up to the connection between the spirit and the earth, and how the two sort of affect each other and impact each other. So the bear is really the animal spirit for a spiritual awakening that is very practically seen, that's seen in a very practical way in your day-to-day activities. All right, Cancer, this is your weekly love tarot reading. I do hope it resonated for you. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. And that's it. I thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you next Wednesday on my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot, for your weekly love tarot reading. Bye-bye now.